Now, your 21 Alive First Alert forecast.
We have another First Alert weather day for tomorrow morning. Yet again, because of the potential of frost and freeze across the area, which will impact the growing season, pretty much putting the growing season at its end for the year. And, well, if you didn't get down into the 30s this morning, I know Fort Wayne actually struggled to get all the way down into the 40s. Most of the city was hovering right around 40 degrees and didn't drop down into the 30s. But for the rest of the surrounding area, we did see temperatures fall as low as about 35, 36 degrees, which would count towards that patchy frost that we talked about. Now, tomorrow morning, we're looking at something very similar, but also the potential that even cooler air moves in, that some areas could fall down even as low as the lower 30s. But for right now, most models still suggesting widespread patchy frost possible. And as we go throughout the next few days, we'll continue to see those temperatures warming back up. So outside of just tomorrow, where frost possible across the area, really we'll be back up into the 70s, even into the afternoon, or right around 70 degrees if we don't hit exactly at 70 degrees. So if your kids are heading out to the bus stop, and again, growing season, you're not really concerned too much about that for yourself. Really, the only thing you'll realize is some frost on your car, and of course, a very cool start to the morning where temperatures stay at least into about the mid to upper 30s. So yet again, only way for you to prepare at that point is just make sure you have an extra layer of clothes, a heavier coat maybe, but you won't need it into the afternoon as temperatures near 70 degrees. So you only really need it for the first few hours of the morning before we start to warm up. Now, the other big deal today are drought conditions updated today. I'll let you look at the comparison between this week and last week. Really, the main changes being that extreme drought continuing to spread a little bit farther south across portions of northwest Ohio, as well as two upgrades here, one in Kosciuszko County where there was no drought being reported. Now abnormally dry conditions being reported means that all of 21 country at least abnormally dry, if not in that moderate drought or worse. The other change being that abnormally dry conditions between Steuben, Noble, DeKalb counties from those 2 to 3 inches of rain received 2 weeks ago, now back into the moderate drought as a result of, well, of course, no rain across the area. So not many changes, but it does mean that the drought's only getting worse. And, well, we have to wait for any rain chances. Do we have any chances over the next few days? Not really, but there's one very small chance that we could see some rain between Friday night and Saturday. Now, this will stem from a cold front that will approach as we get into the end of the day tomorrow and throughout Saturday morning. So a small chance of rain from Friday night into Saturday for the first part of your weekend, but outside of that, mostly sunny skies throughout the day on Saturday. Temperatures might dip slightly with that cold front. We'll be back up right around 70 degrees, so just about average to even a little bit above average going into the start of next week. We're warming up, staying sunny, maybe a few late clouds into the day on Sunday, but overall a very nice and comfortable day to enjoy. And in terms of those rain chances, you can see as this cold front crosses, maybe 1 or 2 light showers that pop up here and there. We're not really expecting to see a lot of rain from this. That front will move very quickly, and it'll mean that we actually stay dry and then warm up into next week. Looking at the rest of your First Alert 7-day forecast, we're back up into the low to mid 70s throughout the start of next week. So after one more cool day tomorrow morning, we're back up and feeling like we should be for the fall season.
As much as a lot of us are enjoying this fall weather, we really need rain, don't we?
Yeah, we do really need the rain, and it does seem like that closer towards the end of next week to next weekend, we might have another shot at some rain, so we'll just have to wait and see.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Michael.